Aloha, beautiful, beautiful global galactic cosmic pod. Someone wants to say aloha. Look who, it's Kisses. The unicorns want to say aloha and welcome you to tonight's meditation. We are doing 3 online meditations over this very powerful window. I did one last night. Aloha, Miss Golden Grace. If this live stream is inspiring, please share it. That's called gifting. Okay, so we did a meditation last night. We're doing them all through the Spreaker app. So either go to your browser for Spreaker or download Spreaker on your phone. 3 meditations. Last night, tonight, and tomorrow night. Okay, happy 12/12, by the way. We did it. We made it to 12/12/2020. So this is a very big window day. So I've been really inspired the last few weeks to do these really fun online retreats. And we've had an amazing turnout with everyone and just like really incredible downloads coming in about our diamond light body. And so, as you know, my passion is the interdimensional realms within us and our power to activate our merkaba and how to do that. So the guidance is taking us step by step, and everyone in our pod is just having these really miraculous experiences. And so we'll continue to do that. I love sharing the transmissions. It's my passion. It's my joy. And I'm really enjoying this 3-night meditation process. So if you're interested to join, and then we're going to read something out of the Star Knowledge bundles here, but if you're interested to join in these online meditations, you can go to the link in the description box. If you click that link, it gives you all the details of how to get the Spreaker app up on your phone, or go to Spreaker in your web browser, and that the meditations start at 9:11 p.m. And I just got a note from one of we beloveds just saying like how powerful last night's meditation was. So each meditation is different. Each meditation works on every person in a different way. And so that's why we just keep doing them. And we are aligning with this 12/14 gate, the solar eclipse. A solar eclipse, as we've shared before, is just like going into 0 point. The universe helps us out by going, here, let's blank out the sun for a moment. The sun represents the personality or the ego in astrology. So the moment that the sun gets that brief blocked out, we have the opportunity. It's like the moment when no one can see you and you can make an about face in your creation. And the universe gives us the assistance with that. So the last few months, especially November, was like house cleaning month, especially when Mars went direct on Friday the 13th, 11/13. And then the new moon was the next night. And that set the energy for these eclipses. So in the meditation tonight, we're going to go into the 19.47 degrees, the great mystery and magic of 19.47 degrees. Some people call it 19.5, but I like to be precise. And all of these things that are coming through the transmissions are giving us the remembrance inside of ourselves of how to go into the libraries within us to activate our rainbow light and to activate our diamond light bodies. And so in the last month of the 4-week online retreats, our pod has been going through massive transformation in their personal realities, because in order to inherit our divine birthright, to activate our diamond light bodies, our rainbow light bodies, our merkabas, it's all about getting your house in order. And that means coming into coherence inside of ourselves and putting our life in right order. And that comes through coherence. When we are coherent, and I always share, cross your ankles, cross your wrists, clasp your hands back together with your fingertips all clasping together, palms touching, close your eyes, deep breathe. Simplest coherence technique on the planet until you feel a shift. And when you do, open your eyes and hold your fingertips together. We want to help each and every one of we and you to come into that coherent state inside of us, because when we're in coherence, we actually are now one with the field, and we can begin to create realities that are in alignment with the peace and the love and the balance and harmony inside of us. The natural state of what it actually means to be human, the true natural state. So we're coming back into alignment with nature, with the earth, with Gaia consciousness, with all these beautiful things, and it's really happening inside of us. So the solar eclipse on Monday, I still haven't checked the time, but it's like 8 something in the morning, is the peak of the eclipse, is when we come into that moment when the universe goes, here, let me give you a hand, let me just block the light out for a moment, and you can make that shift inside of yourself. And that's one of the reasons that we're doing these 3 evening meditations at 9:11 p.m. Pacific Standard. And in the meditations, we are just assisting everyone to come into coherence, and as many people as possible to bring that coherence into alignment together. So we're sending these meditations out to everyone, conscious or unconscious, who is choosing to be on board with coming into coherence, unity consciousness, 9th wave. Carl Kalleman wrote an amazing book about that. So 9th wave consciousness, unity consciousness, means the small self steps aside, because the small self was based in polarity, duality, separation. It saw itself at center in a way that created separation. Vanity is the final stop codon in the human DNA, and that's the 12th gene, and that keeps people playing small. And so what it really means to be in unity is to be coherent. Just like many indigenous people are very coherent, so they're in tune with nature. That's why they can sense things and hear things. Or there's so many star seeds on the planet that have all these gifts and capacities inside of ourselves for intuition and connection to spirit and connection to the cosmic Akash and all those things. So coherence is key. And that's what we're doing on these 3 9:11 p.m. Pacific meditations. And there's a special reason we take that date, but or that time to do these things. The aurora, the overseed for the star seeds, comes down through the 9/11 energies, the 9/11 frequencies. And so we have these wonderful star knowledge bundles here, and I was just very inspired on this beautiful 12/12 day. Star knowledge bundles. Grandma Silver Star, Chief Golden Light Eagle, Chief Blue Star. And these star knowledge bundles help us to come back into right relationship with the elements of what it is to be human. Each sign of the zodiac carries its own energy for us to learn what it is to be a coherent being as a human, so that we can graduate into the higher solar energies. That's the activation of our merkabas and diamond light bodies and all these wonderful things. And be given the 2 thumbs up to explore greater aspects of consciousness. And so what the Star Knowledge Bundles explains is that each sign of the zodiac is a moment for learning. It's a moment to go through. Oh, Kisses want to say hello again. So each sign of the zodiac holds its own teachings, and what it says in the Star Knowledge Bundles is so beautiful. Is that, let's see, is it this page? No, it's where they list all the signs of the zodiac, and they give us the actual correct dates for each sign of the zodiac. So yesterday, all the way up until yesterday, was Ophiuchus, which is the sign of unity. Ophiuchus unifies, and we're actually now in the window, according to the Star Knowledge Bundles, we're just in the window of Sagittarius as of today. And they say that Sagittarius goes from December 12th through January 18th. So the purpose of these bundles is to help us understand what it says in here. Come into right relationship with your solar family by coming into right relationship with the beings of Mother Earth, with whom you have lived for many, many lifetimes. Now, that doesn't just mean beings as in humans. That means all beings on this planet. so we're, you know, the Western world has the opportunity right now to make this really huge quantum leap and transformation inside of ourselves to come into alignment with all things. And that's why nature is calling. That's why it's been calling so many people home. It was so cool. You know, the indigenous elders are asking us to focus on Uluru on 12/21. I say let's focus on 12/14. And so I will be announcing next week's online retreat, because that's, I'm pretty sure, going to start on Monday when we go into the eclipse window, but we'll talk more about that later in another love stream. So yeah, it started raining at Uluru, and people have been posting videos of the frogs coming out of the mud that have been, you know, dormant in the dirt, and they're all coming out, and they're all singing these incredible vibratory songs, activating the song lines, the ley lines. That's, you know, Uluru, they say, I think there's 5 or 6 major ley lines that come out of that spot, and when it activates, everything turns on. And so I'm super inspired to keep moving our pod to focus our energies on that little magic box inside of Uluru with the Palladian crystals, and you know, just stay in alignment. So we've done a lot of incredible things in the last few weeks in our online retreats. If you want recordings for those, I have links, which I haven't posted here, but anyways, maybe just make a note in the comments. But we keep moving along. Okay, so yeah, we have to come into alignment with all the beings of Mother Earth. Then you will be allowed to operate on the solar level and understand the intricacies and interactions between the planets. We of the Morning Star once again commend the human beings in their acts of love, giving, and exploration of the light. So we're doing a great job. Okay, now let's read what it says for the 12/12. Because here we are on this important 12/12 day in the Star Knowledge Bundles in this amazing way. And so 12/12 says, here, hang on, I need a little bit more light. Let me read this. Okay. It says 12/12, the path of time, or the web of time. Grandmother Turtle walks a long path, crossing time in footsteps few and chosen. Upon grandmother's back race cycles of earth, moon, lives of men, and grandmother knows them all. The web of time spans universes to weave creator's song. Grandmother Turtle, remember North America is Turtle Island. Grandmother Turtle slowly walks Earth's womb to heal men and balance time for all. Keep in mind, the 60th gene says, when the 60th seed ignites in multiple beings, it'll be the end of the world as we know it. And Gaia and the cells that make up her own reality, make up her consciousness, will move forth into new reality. And the 60th gene is about our transcendence of time and gravity. So what are all these online retreats about? And what are these 3 meditations about? They're all about helping people get into the center of their vortex so they can experience what it means to be transcendent of time and gravity while still connected to their human body. Embodiment is really important at this time, which is why when we go into the meditations, and if you join tonight, we're going to do breath work, and we're going to do 22 minutes of breath work, so be prepared, because we're going to go into 22 minutes of breath work tonight first, and then we're going to go into our merkabas, and we're going to let the guidance guide us into the 19.4547, we'll say 19.47 degrees latitude, north latitude. We're going to go into that one. Okay, I'm getting a download right now. We're going to go into that vortex at the center of the spin. So if this love stream is inspiring, please share it. That's called gifting. And that's all these meditations, all the online retreats are to help people transcend their old realities, their old creations, to be complete, to get the house in order, called coherence, so that we can come into the place to actually experience what it feels like to be transcendent of time and gravity. And then the consciousness begins to expand and our realities begin to shift. And when it happens to many of us, the reality shifts in the blink of an eye with Gaia and all the cells that make up her consciousness programmed in the DNA. Okay, so back to the 1212. Thank you, Grandma Silver Star and Chief Golden Light Eagle and Chief Blue Star and others for these bundles. Okay, so yeah, Grandmother Turtle slowly walks Earth's womb to heal men and balance time for all. This is my message to two legs on my back. You must walk in balance with Earth, Moon, Sun, all relations. So 12/12 is a big day. That's why we chose this window to do these three days of meditations, because these alignments are very big inside of the cosmic clocks inside of us that connect us to the cosmos. You must walk in balance with Earth, Moon, Sun, all relations. You must think constantly of the natural world. You must seriously focus on your spiritual path. Walk in balance with Unsi Maka, Mother Earth, Grandmother does. Now I am, sorry, it's a little bit dark on the book here. Now I am doctoring your continent, North America. This is my body upon the earth. I am clearing materialism from your lives. I am clearing materialism from your lives. Welcome to 2020. The Western world needed a big time fast forward on materiality. I am Unsi Kea. Grandmother knows. Two legs. I feel your every step. I feel your thoughts and hearts. My love is with you. Star children. Grandmother has always been warming your nest from conception. Grandmother cares for the earth. To live in this era, the great millennium, all must walk in balance with the cosmic strings of the Antakarana, the web of life. All must walk in balance with the Antakarana, the web of life. So thank goodness for 2020 to bring the Western world fast forward to come into alignment with other peoples on the planet who already walk in balance with the Antakarana and the web of life. Grandmother has for aeons been the protective shell that the two-leggeds may now walk in honor alone. The chords are 8 and the tones are 13. Man must know them all. Grandmother Turtle, Unsi Kea. So, this is our 12/12 day. As I say, tonight's meditation, if you want to join, I put a link in the description box and click on it. It'll give you all the details. We're just using the Spreaker app, so you can just be in the darkness of your room or wherever you want to receive the transmission, the meditation. These transmissions in the space between the words of the transmissions go into the DNA and RNA. The transmissions put people in alpha states so that they can make that connection with spirit. It's like some people do medicine ceremonies, some people come to the unity transmission, because the unity transmission does the same thing that plant medicines, people use plant medicines, it does the same thing in the body, except it does it in a way that is easeful and gentle and yin. It goes in and it allows you to relax, and then people go like, wow, I don't know what happened in that meditation. I don't either. When I listen to the replays, I'm like, wow. So it is a transmission coming from the stars in the space between the words of these transmissions and its mitochondria right now is a very important piece. The guidance keeps using the word mitochondria. So let's just let that essence of spirit or the higher guidance, the wholeness of the self come in and do whatever is necessary for you inside of yourself through participating in these meditations. Please share them with your friends and family. Last night we did a very gentle meditation for people who are new to these transmissions. So we just went into some simple breath work. We explained breath work. It was a very powerful transmission because I'm getting a lot of messages from people. And simultaneously, the guidance is doing it in a very gentle way to bring people in that might not be familiar with meditation and all those kinds of things, so bring your family along, or people that just maybe want an introduction. Tonight's meditation, I think, is going to be a big takeoff in our light bodies. Again, we've been doing a lot of work to uplift Earth back into the essence of Gaia in our online retreats. Incredible things coming for all the planet. Unify is doing a global online meditation on Monday in alignment with the elders who are doing ceremony in Argentina with the solar eclipse. So come on, fam, let's just keep going. This is not the time to sit on the couch and watch the magic box. This is definitely the time to be participating at every level that we can. So when we do the breath work tonight, have fun with it. Go for it. Allow yourself to experience new sensations in your body. Go into that, like, go deeper. That's what the guidance is going to invite everyone to do in the meditation again. Go deeper. So it's going to be 22 minutes of breath work, and then we're all going to unify there in the quantum 19.5, or I like to say 47 degrees. Into the spin we go to continue to create miracles and magic for everyone. So bring your heart, bring your willingness, bring your yes. I say yes in totality to my absolute and amazing birthright, to claim my birthright as a sovereign being, to walk in this garden and balance and harmony with all things beautiful and wonderful and magical. Yay, yes. Okay, we love we, and that's the love stream for the preparation for tonight's online meditation at 9:11 p.m. Pacific. Once again, go to the description box if you need to know how to get in. It's going to be through the Spreaker app. All the information is there. You may have to refresh your page or your Spreaker app several times if you don't hear anything coming through your app by like 9:12 or 9:13, because I always start with a little bit of music. You do have to refresh your Spreaker app on your web browser and on your phone if you are already in Unity transmissions and you don't get the little live button coming up. But all the details are in that little click in the description box here. And we love we. If the love stream is inspiring, please share it. That's called the gifting. I love you. We love we. These guys love all of we. They're very excited for all of us to continue to experience our multidimensional selves, transcendent of time and gravity, and in alignment with the consciousness of Gaia. Aloha. Happy 12/12. Yay.